What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dead on Dave. Welcome back to the channel. And as you know, we are just 2 nights away from WrestleMania 31, the grandest stage of them all. I've been going live most of this week talking about WrestleMania and wrestling ad nauseum. I'm probably going to go live again tonight sometime to take your calls and get your opinions on everything that's going on in the world of wrestling. But one question keeps coming up. It seems to be a lot of people are taking exception with one of my predictions, and that is The Undertaker losing to Bray Wyatt, which makes all the sense in the world to me. But a lot of people are like, no, you can't have Undertaker lose. He's going to have another match next year, so how do you possibly set it up? And then I get all these people who are like, well, we need to see Sting and The Undertaker. And, I was just like, no, I don't want to see that match and all this. Well, at least I thought I didn't. The more I've thought about it, I'm like, you know what, that would be kind of cool to see. Wouldn't it be kind of badass to see this? Even if it's not the greatest match in the world, it might be really cool to see. So, my biggest issue was, well, if that's going to happen, everybody's right. Undertaker can't lose. He cannot lose at WrestleMania 31. Can't do it. So, man, this really fucks up my prediction because logically, I'm with Bray Wyatt here. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. So the more that I've listened to people clamor about Undertaker and Sting, the more I've thought about it and put some serious brain power into this. The little that I have to spare, because Lord knows I'm basically a mongoloid. And I think I've come up with something that works. So without further ado, here we go. Sting, Undertaker, WrestleMania 32, here's how. I had to come up with a way that not only makes sense and keeps me entertained, because this is the reality. I do this. I look at wrestling based off of what can entertain me, what makes sense to me. I have to be able to buy it, And that's how I look at wrestling. I mean, it's really simple. I look at what do I want to see and what won't frickin' make me stick a fucking sword through my face. So I came up with this. You have The Undertaker taking on Bray Wyatt. And remember, the most important thing to me is my prediction comes true here and The Undertaker loses. So I had to come up with this match for WrestleMania 32 and how it could work, and most importantly, keeping my predictions intact. So this is what I came up with. Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, Sting, and Triple H. Everybody pretty much feels that Sting is going to beat Triple H. I'm down with that. That's fine. Sting beats Triple H, no big deal. Undertaker, Bray Wyatt. I feel Taker has to lose this match, but how do you possibly make this work for Taker to take on Sting in WrestleMania 32? Well, here's how we do it. Bray Wyatt does, in fact, beat The Undertaker. They have a long match. He doesn't break The Undertaker the way Bray Wyatt did. Now, for all this work, obviously, The Undertaker would have to come out relatively unscathed. He just loses. He loses to Bray Wyatt, and that doesn't cheapen what Brock Lesnar did, because Brock broke the streak. Now there's no more streak. It's not like The Undertaker never loses matches. It's not like he's never lost matches. He has a sizable win-loss record. He's lost some matches, so it's not a big deal that Bray Wyatt beats him. The streak is broken, so it's fine. This is it for The Undertaker. He knows his time has come. The man has come around. So the next night on Raw, which is, by the way, already confirmed that both Sting and Undertaker are booked to be there. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be live there, but they're booked. So this added further evidence to what I'm thinking. Undertaker appears, kicks off the show. Okay, he comes out. He's a different Undertaker. He's broken. He's done. He talks to the crowd about how it's over. And he's giving his retirement speech. He's finished. Sting interrupts. Lights go out, and here's Sting. Sting steps into the ring and lets him know that he didn't just come here to the WWE for Triple H. No. He came here for the Taker, for the dead man. That's who he wanted. So he proposes they get it on one time, and then they both step away. Undertaker refuses. Goes away. We don't see Taker for a while. Sting is doing his thing. He probably wrestles a match or two throughout the year, but he's visible. He does stuff within WWE. Probably becomes the GM or just the face authority figure for the WWE. Closer to WrestleMania, Sting calls out Taker again. This time with more vigor, and he proposes retirement match for both of them. That's it. Throughout this time, it's also becoming evident that both Sting and Undertaker are going to the Hall of Fame. So here's how you make all this happen. Sting, Undertaker, WrestleMania 32, Undertaker's backyard, Jerry World in Texas. First, they both headline the Hall of Fame. Both go in next year together. Not together, but, same time. They both headline the Hall of Fame class. And they have a double retirement match for WrestleMania 32, with you have The Undertaker beating Sting, which is something that does not happen all the time for top stars going out on top. But Undertaker's special, so he goes out on top, no question here. This way, it works for everybody. Sting gets his victory at WrestleMania this year, so him losing next year wouldn't be a big deal. Most people feel he should lose to Taker anyway. It's Taker's yard. It's the WWE. The WWE feels good because the age-old question of Taker versus Sting is finally answered, and their guy wins. Sting and Undertaker both get one more massive payday. There's a marquee match, if it's built correctly, for next year that you compare with any number of matches to make WrestleMania 32 a must-see event. If done right, this could be one of the most memorable matches in history. And I think this is the way to do it. This is how you keep the predictions for this year, the most logical way of booking WrestleMania this year, but also stepping into it for next year to make things memorable. Tell me what you guys think of this idea. Does it hold water? Does it work for you? Leave in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share as always. And we will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions, because I'm sure I'm going live sometime tonight to take even more questions and predictions and gripes and concerns and anything else you want to talk about WrestleMania 31. We'll see you a little bit later. I'm Dead on Dave. Peace.